What's up, people? My name is Jack Southall and I am here today for my review for NXT Takeover Rival, and this was, in my opinion, a really good show. I don't know if it was better than our Evolution. I think it was up there because we had the last three matches were fantastic, and yeah, just let's get into it. So, of course, it's at Orlando, Florida, at Full Sail University. And our opening match was Hideo Itami versus Tyler Breeze. I think they were having a bit of a feud because Hideo beat Tyler Breeze in the NXT Championship tournament. Tyler got a bit pissy and attacked Hideo Itami, and which pretty much set up this match. It was a pretty good opener, you know. It wasn't 5-star balls to the walls crazy, but it was good for what it was, you know. And Hideo getting the win there, that was pretty good. So yeah, and another thing I noticed was that when Tyler Breeze came out, he had a selfie stick and it was all fuzzy and stuff, and I thought it was really funny. And there was this random fangirl that popped up and just started hugging Tyler Breeze. I don't know if this is going to be the start of a storyline, maybe that girl is going to become really obsessed with Tyler Breeze and it starts a bit of a conflict between those two. I don't know, I'm just shooting shit right here. But that could be a thing, you know. A little storyline between the crazy fangirl and Tyler Breeze. But anyway, pretty good match. Congratulations to Hideo. So next we have Baron Corbin versus Bull Dempsey in a no disqualification match. Now, I said in my Evolution review that this was going to lead a match between the two. And it already had beforehand with Baron Corbin beating Bull Dempsey on an episode of NXT, and then I think Baron Corbin faced Adrian Neville last week, and Bull Dempsey cost him the match. So, it wasn't the greatest match in the world. There was barely anything extreme. I think there was a chair shot in there or something. Bit sloppy, but it wasn't that bad. Baron Corbin gets the win, which I'm happy because he deserved to win. I think Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin should just go their separate ways and feud for someone else. Next match, we have Blake and Murphy. Is that what they're called now? I think it's just Blake and Murphy because they had to cut their names for some reason. They faced the Lucha Dragons for the NXT Tag Team Championship. It was once again, it was really sloppy. A couple of botches, especially one where Kalisto went to do like a dive over the top rope and he kind of messed it up and all that. But Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake actually beat the Lucha Dragons 2 weeks ago for the titles, and it was okay match between those two. I reckon Blake and Murphy could do very well as a tag team, and they could face off against plenty of other competitors like the Vaudevillains or Ty Dillinger and Jason Jordan, and a bunch of other teams. So, this match could have been a lot better, but it is what it is. Next, match number 4 is Finn Balor versus Adrian Neville for the number 1 contenders match for the NXT Championship. Really, really awesome match between these two. Lots of great spots in between there. And I noticed that Finn Balor's paint, it grew a little bit from our Evolution. And maybe this might be a storyline where the demon inside of him consumes him, and it could lean into a possible heel turn down the road, and it's just going to fully consume him. And yeah, that's what I could see happening, but I thought Adrian Neville was going to win at some spots with the near falls and the crazy moves and all that. But Finn Balor picked up the win, deservedly so. He's an awesome talent. I can't wait for him to face Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn or whoever the hell won the NXT Championship match, which I will tell you later on. Then we had the Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte defending against Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. And once again, women's wrestling at its finest. This is what the WWE should be doing with their Divas division, instead of putting them in 3-minute matches that mean nothing. But anyway, this went for like 12 minutes or something ridiculous like that. There was this cool spot where, like, I think Charlotte and Sasha or Becky or whatever, and she kind of like had it up like this kind of thing, and then Bayley hit a code breaker on her, which was really sick looking. But we get to the final moments of the match, and Sasha Banks throws Bayley outside, which I was really disappointed, and then puts like a crossface, but like she doesn't hold her arm or anything, it's just her face, and Charlotte's like trying all of her life, and she's crawling, and for a second you thought she's going to grab the rope until Sasha gets with a roll up, and then shockingly enough wins the NXT Women's Championship, which I was shocked at. I thought Bayley or Becky Lynch was going to break it up or something, but hey, you know, Sasha Banks, she's a great female wrestler and she deserves it, you know. It's very funny just how good these development chicks are wrestling, better than a bunch of total divas are. But yeah, congratulations to Sasha Banks, she deserves it. Hopefully this leads into a feud with Sasha and Bayley. I'd like to see that. But maybe before that, Charlotte will get a rematch against Sasha, so maybe triple threat. We'll just have to wait and see. Then we get to the main event. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Simple story here. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were best friends growing up in the independent scene. And Sami Zayn wins the NXT Championship. Kevin Owens debuts. Great night with both of them. They're just hugging. But then Kevin Owens attacks him and saying he wants that NXT Championship because it means more money, a better life for his family and all that. And yeah, and Sami Zayn said that is why he changed, is that he's changed because of it and all that. So not like the most complicated story in the world, which works pretty well. And these guys had a fantastic match. The storytelling was really good here. Like in the early parts of the match when the bell rung, Kevin Owens just kept rolling in and out of the ring and didn't want anything to do with Sami Zayn. So I think he did it like a third or fourth time he rolled out, and then Sami Zayn said fuck this and jumped over the top rope and hit Kevin Owens, which was pretty cool. But the moment that really shocked me was when Kevin Owens just gave friggin' Sami Zayn just multiple like power bombs. Like I think it was 5 or 6 or whatever. Someone will write down the official number. And he just kept going and going. It was pretty dark to watch. Poor little Sami Zayn getting destroyed by his former best friend. And so because of that, the referee calls for a stop, and Kevin Owens wins the match. And he's your new NXT champion. I thought it would be a disqualification because he just but he apparently won by KO, which makes perfect sense. Not, you know, with his shirt saying KO and all that. Maybe that can be part of his gimmick, like making wrestlers, instead of pinning or making them tap, like KO victories. And yeah, that was a pretty devastating way to beat Zayn. You know, just KO. Like, how often do we see that in wrestling? Not a lot. So that was a pretty weird moment and really cool, actually. So Kevin Owens deserves it. He's a great independent wrestler when he was wrestling as Kevin Steen. I don't think this feud between him and Zayn is over yet. There's still going to be more chapters written in this little rivalry. And since that Finn Balor has won the #1 contender, I don't know if they're going to do it next week with Balor and Owens, or this is going to lead to a match at the next event, or maybe it's Zayn, Owens, Balor, triple threat for the title. something like that, which would be pretty cool to see. I reckon those three could have a fantastic match with each other. But, yeah, congratulations, Kevin Owens. You definitely deserve that championship. And that's going to be it. I really enjoyed this show. Great stuff. My match of the night would probably have to be the main event because the storytelling was top-notch of just Kevin Owens obliterating poor Zayn to win the NXT Championship. So he's got a KO victory to win that belt. And I would rate this show an 8 out of 10. I think that's a good rating for it. So, yeah, that's going to be about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and comment down below your thoughts on this special. And I'll see you guys later in the next video, which will probably be a Raw review, which is, I believe, is the go-home show to Fastlane, so that should be interesting. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Monday or Tuesday or whenever, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.